everyone, I'm Kealy and this is Voiceover Creative, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I started the process to create my own dream wardrobe. So a couple of months ago, it might have been even longer, Love to Sew put out a podcast which was about sewing your dream wardrobe or creating your dream wardrobe. And over the last couple of weeks, this has really kind of started to resonate with me because I've been looking in my wardrobe on a morning and there's plenty of clothes there, there's things that I can wear, but I'm finding it really difficult to put outfits together, especially for work. So because it's half term, I thought I'd actually give this a go. I've got a little bit more time to look at my wardrobe and assess and think about what I actually want to wear and then put some planning in place. So I'm hoping to do a little bit of a series of videos, so starting with this one, then with a wardrobe clear out video, and then with a sewing planning video, which will start the process of me actually creating my dream wardrobe. Now, a lot of the items I've got in my wardrobe are handmade, so I've been sewing for as long as I can remember, so at least the last 10 years, kind of seriously. And so a lot of the things I've got in my wardrobe are me made, and although that's what I want, it means that sometimes not everything goes together. It's not very cohesive, and I think that's something I want a little bit more. So the first thing I did was to go onto the Love to Sew website, and I found the Create Your Dream Wardrobe episode, and you can sign up to their newsletter and you download the worksheet, which is this here. So it has the front cover, but it's just a photograph. So it's a couple of pages and it's got like assessment, and it gives you a few tasks to do to actually assess your wardrobe. So I started to go through this. So it says, define your personal style and make a plan that will get you to your dream wardrobe. And then it's got different sections. So defining your style, wardrobe assessment, and then plan and create. So that's kind of how I'm going to do the videos. So this one is about defining my style, and then the wardrobe assessment, and then plan and create. And obviously I'll show you my future makes as well. So the first part is about defining your style. So it asks you whether you have a signature style or whether you like to mix it up. And I wasn't really sure how to answer that question, so I kind of just left it blank. And then it asks you what you're more focused on, whether that's comfort or style. And definitely for me, comfort is the most important thing. I work quite long days, you know, I leave the house at 7 and get home at 7, so I'm out the house for 12 hours a day. What I wear to work is really important in terms of being comfortable, that I can stay in it for that long. So that's kind of more important, which is mostly why I stay with jersey, because it stretches and it can be really warm and therefore really comfortable. Then it asks you to choose 3 words which describe your current style. I put, first of all, floral, cute and pretty. But I wasn't quite sure about that. So then I asked Tamlin and Samantha, and Sam said she thinks more fun, comfy and stylish. So I drew the words I liked best from those, and I came up with floral, fun and comfy. So I think that those are kind of the words that sum up my current wardrobe, and I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. And after doing this assessment, which I'll get to, I actually realised that quite a few of the things in my wardrobe are things I really like, but it's just I'm missing the pieces to pull everything together. Yeah. Look, guys. What are you doing? Okay. So then it asks you to look at your current lifestyle. So my lifestyle is mainly going to work and then relaxing at home, sewing, doing art, and then on a weekends or nighttime sometimes running errands, going out shopping, and then going to see friends and family. So generally the wardrobe I need isn't like a tailored suit professional kind of look, so it just wouldn't suit my lifestyle. And I think jersey kind of makes and layers and build up with cardigans and sweaters does actually really suit my lifestyle. So I think my wardrobe really works for me in that kind of regard. Then it asks you to say what you like and dislike about your style. So things that I like about my style, so pretty florals and patterns. It's really comfortable, it's warm, I can build up layers with multiple cardigans. Wearing patterned clothing, really happy about that. I also like the colour theme, so kind of greens and blues, really like that. And also that I've got lots of me-made items in my wardrobe. Then it says about your dislikes. So one of my dislikes is my wardrobe's kind of been the same for the last 10 years. I've very much been jersey dresses and cardigans. And I think that that's fine. I guess that is my style, but I would like to be able to mix it up just a little bit, just because it can get really boring just wearing the same for me all the time. Also, not everything goes together. So I've got dresses that don't necessarily have a cardigan that matches them. So that might mean I need to make like a sweater that goes with it. And also I've got quite a few t-shirts, but only like 2 skirts and then a couple of pairs of jeans. So if I wanted to wear kind of the t-shirts to work, I wouldn't actually have that many skirts to wear with them. And that's because I kind of moved away from skirts. I also don't have any work trousers, I know. So that kind of limits me in a way. I feel that I want to be a little bit more put together. So actually being able to pick things out of my wardrobe and be able to wear that thing. At the moment, I'm picking out dresses in the morning, trying it on and going, no, and then trying on something else. And I might be thinking, oh, it's bobbly, it's faded, and things like that. And I'll go a little bit more in depth with that when I do my wardrobe assessment. And I think I just need to be able to go, yeah, this is the dress I'm wearing. Yeah, this is the cardigan I'm wearing. And it needs to be really easy, or the outfits that I'm wearing need to be really easy. And it might even be that I come up with like a lookbook of different ideas as well. That might really help with my planning. If you do that kind of thing, like come up with like lookbooks or put outfits together and organise that in some way, please comment below to let me know how you do that, because I think that's something that would really actually help me. Even if I could stick little pictures of outfits inside my wardrobe and then be like, oh yeah, that goes, that's what I can wear together. I think that would be really helpful in terms of like organisation. And I'm not sure about this, but I feel like my wardrobe isn't very elegant or stylish. I feel like sometimes I can pick things that don't quite go together. And again, that comes into that planning and finding holes in my wardrobe and then filling them. But I'm not so sure, because my wardrobe really works for my lifestyle. I think I've just got a bit bored of it. So the next bit is to discover your own style. So to do that, they ask you to make a Pinterest board with at least 15 images. So I did do that, and I'm hopefully going to insert some film of the scrolling image while I talk through it. So hopefully that's what's going to happen now. So I made a board called Dream Wardrobe Inspiration, and I will link below to my Pinterest. It's not a Voice of Creative Pinterest, it's just under my name, but I will link it so you can go along and see. So first of all, I had to really remember that I needed to pick things that I liked, that I wanted to wear, that I thought would look good on me, that were actually a source of inspiration, things that I could actually wear. So I did that. So you can see at the top here, more recent posts, I've got embroidered jumpers, polka dot kind of shirt dresses, all kind of A-line skirts, so quite fitted at the waist, embroidered details, polka dots, and also kind of colour themes, blues, greens, navies, but some light colours in there as well. Some wrap dresses, some higher neck dresses, more embroidered details. Quite a few skirt top combos, definitely with stripy tops as well. I really love the idea of a floral skirt with the stripes. Some fuller skirts as well, more shirt dresses, a lot more greens as well, florals and plains together, and just some plain dresses as well. Some nice plain skirts to maybe go with floral tops. More polka dots as well, so florals and polka dots, shirt dresses, and then some pinafores and cardigans. Quite liked the look of a lot of the pinafores. I like the idea of being able to layer up the style. And yeah, so that kind of repeated all the way through. It was a lot about wearing layers, being quite modest, florals, maybe clashing patterns, but mixing kind of things that fitted quite well to the waist. Some really beautiful pins actually. I think this is really going to inspire me in my designs. And also a lot that very clearly link to patterns, which I'm really pleased about as well. So after you've done your board, they ask you to pull out some key themes. So firstly, looking at words that you would use to describe the board. So again, I picked floral because apparently I love florals. I mean, that is totally true. And then fun, so with the pinafores and also clashing patterns and the idea of building up layers. And I always think quite full skirts are quite fun and flouncy, so really quite like that as well. Also modest, so I hadn't really thought of that initially as a word that described my wardrobe, but it is totally true. You know, at school I have to be quite careful that I don't want to show too much. Well, I don't want too low a neckline and I don't want too short a skirt. So I am quite careful with that, and I will often wear skirts and things with tights, and I will check that skirts are kind of knee length. So yeah, a little bit more modest as well, which I think works really well for my lifestyle, and it also means that I get cold quite a lot, so I can stay nice and warm that way. Layers. There are a lot of things where you're layering a dress with a cardigan, or layering a scarf on top. So thinking a bit more about accessories as well, I think I need to just pull outfits together. Never really been one for accessories apart from my vintage scarves. I've got a whole collection of vintage scarves which I think are beautiful, and I just put one on. They seem to go with everything. And then the last word, which I'm not entirely sure about, but is whimsical. So a little bit of humour, maybe some animal prints, things that just are a little bit more fun, just bring a slight individual touch to the outfit. And I think that really goes well with kind of an art teacher type vibe that I would want to have. So, and I do, you know, throughout my wardrobe, I've got my cat prints, I've got like bees and birds and things like that. So that little note of whimsical in my wardrobe, and I'm definitely going to be looking for fabrics that kind of bring that in a little bit more as well, because I really like the idea of that. And then on to colours. So I will insert a picture of the colour palette, but it's deep greens, a whole range of tonal greens as well, again navies and blues. And then there were quite a lot of kind of soft powder pinks and kind of corals, and then a really rich cranberry colour as well. So that's a whole mixture, very jewel tones, which is very much what I prefer. Sometimes I feel that lighter colours kind of wash me out because my skin is quite pale. Actually, a lot of the things I've got in my wardrobe go along with that. And I actually deliberately avoided anything with black in my board. There are a few things in there, but I know that I don't like the colour black on me. I think it just really makes me look pale. I really don't prefer it. I much prefer navy. It seems to warm my skin tone up a little bit more. So really nice to kind of recognise those colours, and I think that's really going to help me when choosing fabric and thinking about things that go together. And then I need to kind of make a decision about whites and creams as well, because what you don't want is all dark colours, but there were quite a lot of lighter creams and whites in my board as well. So that's something that I need to think about bringing in. Definitely with like striped fabrics, white in a colour stripe would be quite cool. So trends that I'm seeing in my Pinterest board: florals, high-waisted skirts, things with nipped-in waists, a lot of shirt dresses and blouses, which is not really something that I do too much, so that's something I need to look into. But generally quite comfortable clothes, some wrap front tops as well. And then thinking of fabrics, thinking of viscose and jersey, quite smooth flowing fabrics rather than more structured fabrics, although there is some denim in there. Also maybe some cord and definitely knit fabrics as well, thinking about really soft, comfortable fabrics. And also with clashing prints as well, those were in there. Then the last thing was to write a sentence about what you want your wardrobe to be. So I want a wardrobe which has elements which are easy to put together, comfortable yet stylish. I want to have an element of fun and whimsy in what I wear. And then looking at my current wardrobe, I would actually say that I'm kind of 7 out of 10 there. I've got a lot of elements there that would feed into this kind of clear vision I've got for my wardrobe now. But there are also some that I know I don't like. There are some items that are older or that I've made and I've just put away and I've maybe worn once or twice. I haven't worn them anymore. And I really am looking for garments that I am going to wear kind of 30 plus times. I don't really want to make loads of things that I'm only going to wear once or twice. And also, I think it's time to replace some of my workwear dresses. Now, in the last year, I only made 2 jersey dresses for work, and I wear those every single day of the week. So the ones that I've got in my wardrobe are at least now 2 years old, and I probably have worn them. I mean, we go to school 39 weeks out of the year. I've probably worn them for each year at least 20 times. That's 40 wears already. And some of the fabrics are just not holding up. Some are, but some aren't as well. I mean, some of the dresses are 3, maybe 4 years old as well. So I just can't necessarily expect a garment to kind of hold up under that scrutiny, as it were. So definitely I think it's time to kind of clear some of them out. Maybe donate them, maybe give them to friends and family, but definitely thinking about like really assessing my wardrobe and then choosing things to make that are going to add to the wardrobe that I have, and the vision that I've kind of got as well. My next video coming up will be a wardrobe clear out, so I will film that for you. I don't know how long that's going to take, so it might split into 2 videos, but I'm not sure as yet, so I will do that for you. And then it will be a plans video. I am still saving on Ko-fi for a new camera. So there's a camera that I want that I've kind of taken the idea from Tamlin, Sewn on the Tyne. It's a really good quality camera, or excellent quality camera, and it will actually allow me to film much better quality videos, and also be able to see myself in the frame, so I can do more sew-alongs and things like that a lot more easily, and hopefully do more kind of vlog style come with me type things. So I will pop the link for that below, just to help me save up towards a camera, because I'd really like to upgrade. I've been doing this for nearly 2 years now, and I'm still filming on the same iPhone. I think it's an iPhone 6 that I was filming on, and the quality really isn't as good as I know that I could get, which is a bit of a shame, but hopefully in the next year or so I will be able to upgrade to a new camera. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. Goodbye!